Like, listen to me. I told you I've been there. He broke me. That night that I said, God, I love you, but I hate this, my Jesus broke me, and I arose a new man. Like, I ain't about me no more. I've been there. I've done that. I don't want nothing of me. I want everything of him, because in him is life. Apart from him, you could do nothing anyway. So that little thing that you're trying to keep, that's you trying to sit on the throne that only he was made for. Like, we got one king. It ain't us. It's him. You want to walk in joy? Let him sit on his throne in your heart. You got to give up everything. Now, I'm going to show you an example here that's going to drive home this point that God can bring you up out of that pit of misery, and yet you can still not walk in that joy. And that in-between stage, I'm telling you, it just sucks. You ain't happy. You are not satisfied with this walk of Christ. And I'm talking Christians here. I ain't talking people that don't know God. I'm talking us Christians who proclaim Christ as Savior, yet we hate what we do and we hate this walk with God. And I ain't overusing that word here because I've been there. I did not like what I was doing. I did not like the state of my relationship with God. And he had to show me that to get to the state that he has for us to get to, the God of ours has got to break the man so that he can fill it up with the God. Let me show you. Exodus 3. Because this has been done before. And this sermon's going to be a little bit more, little different because I'm teaching a little bit more. But I need you to see it because this may be the lesson that he has been wanting to teach you for how long now, that he might bless you with his joy, that you ain't got to worry about tomorrow, that you can awake and know that this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, even in the turmoil, even in the trials, even in the tribulation, even in that dark winter that you can't figure it out and you can't see the light of spring coming around the corner. But you can rejoice. Why? Because he has put his joy inside of you. Tell me that ain't a good trade, that in the midst of turmoil, in the midst of hell, the light of heaven can shine in your heart and you can stand victoriously in the joy of the Lord and the peace of your Savior because you have his Spirit, no longer yours, residing as King. Baby, I want to show you because there's been generations that have walked before us. They never got to this point and they never experienced the fullness of our God. And he says, I come to give you the fullness of me, not just part of me, but to get the fullness of me, I got to have the fullness of you, baby, and I'll make the trade. Watch what I'm talking about.